Welcome back to Broken Dolly TV. You're hanging out with Gypsy up in here, and we are going to take a close look at our homie. This Barbie Looks doll, model number 4. Model number 4 does have a sculpt name now. His sculpt is called John, and wow, it's so unique. He has quite a few things that I want to talk about. Firstly of all, his hair. He has flocking on most of his head, and then a patch of his hair on the top is rooted with braids. The texture of the braids are very similar to the texture of the braids that you will find in the BMR 1959 line. The Blasian looking doll, she had a whole head of braids, and her braids, that texture, if you guys have felt it before, that's what this feels like. It's extremely soft. It won't just unravel here, so you don't have to worry about that. Listen, I'm a little bit concerned because I saw some people who had this doll unravel his hair, and there was like a massive bald spot right behind the first layer of braids, which I really don't understand, because if you're gonna have a bald spot anywhere, Mattel, put it in the back of the head, not in the front of the head. Hello. I want to believe that is like, maybe not everybody's doll ended up that way, but something just tells me I'm gonna be disappointed if I take his hair down, so I'm just gonna leave it alone for now until I can figure out if I want to even go down that road. But I do like the braids, y'all. I do like the braids, and I don't mind the hairstyle, because usually I take my dolls out of their original hairstyles, but it doesn't annoy me as much with the boy dolls, I guess. I don't know. It just would be nice to be able to wear them down if his head was rooted enough. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. John sculpt here. We have seen this previously. Is he like a one-of-a-kind or like a very limited edition doll? Nonetheless, the average collector is not going to have that doll in their collection, so we have to just admire pictures online. And he has that same exact head sculpt. So that is awesome. And then his skin tone is this super deep dark skin color that I think is also the same color that they use for some of the female dolls, and the darkest complexions, but not as dark as the Rainbow Fashionistas doll, which I really need a body for her. From head to foot, he's all in white, like a doctor who's very stylish. Yeah, he's got the Made to Move jointed body, of course, just a regular body type for Ken, not like the Superman big bulky body, which I am so annoyed with. And the Superman body looks good, but it just doesn't flex like I want it to, like it should, for all the double joints that it has. So it's like, what's the point, But I have a couple of those bodies I've been using for some of my articulated Ken dolls. And now that we have these bodies, I'm so excited for them to come out with more skin tones. The skin tone that we really and truly need, you guys, of course, is the Texas A&M skin tone, which is the same as Yellow Top. But Mattel is hard-headed. They be trying to take their time giving us what we asking for. They know we need them. They like to tease us, so they gave us 2 waves of BMR dolls with no Texas A&M skin tone Ken. And now they've given us Barbie Looks with 2 more Kens in it and not that skin tone. What a surprise, right? So whatever. Maybe they'll give it to us in wave 2. Although, based on how things usually go with Mattel, I will be more inclined to say we're not going to see those dolls until maybe like this line is coming to an end. They'll probably produce 1 batch and be like, okay, well, this is a discontinued line now. You feel me? So if you see those things, y'all, get them. People are stocking up on this Ken right here because he did go on Amazon earlier, where they were released first before Mattel. And I get it, okay? It's already rare because it's brown. It's already rare because it's a male. But we don't really have that many existing male dolls that even need this skin tone. I have this guy here that was a gift from Brittany, my friend, who is on Instagram. Go follow her. And she's got like freaking everything. Like, she's got so many dolls. It's in the thousands, okay? Not the hundreds, the thousands, how many dolls she's got. And she don't just got fashionistas, she's got dolls from like back in the day, like 60s, 70s, 80s, like every era of Barbie she has. So not even surprised that she would have this doll, and she had some extras. So she sent me this guy, and you know, she told me that he would probably match this Ken when he comes out, and that I'll be able to articulate him, and she was correct. So I am definitely looking forward to doing that. But other than this fashionistas doll, there weren't really a whole bunch more that could use this body type. Those of you who are like buying like 20 of these things, I get it, but y'all, if you're trying to get them for body donors, just, you know, don't OD, because you might be stuck with a lot of bodies that you're not going to end up doing anything with. I would love to see this guy articulated, and even though he's a little lighter than him, I really am tempted to try it and like see if he could get away with this body and it not be too noticeable, because I think he's so handsome. And this is one of the latest fashionistas that came out. He was wearing a god-awful outfit that looked like it was trying to look like some Fresh Prince of Bel-Air stuff, but just not quite doing it. So yeah, I had to get him out of them clothes ASAP. But he's got like the partial rooted hair along with the rest of his head just kind of like painted, which is cool. I like that just fine. But I don't know, what do you guys think? You think he could get away with it? Goodness, it looks like when I got them next to each other, like I'm really trying hard. But he's darker than Texas A&M, so I can't even put him onto one of those bodies either. Ugh, so sad. If you look at all of the dolls in this line, they really do look like Mattel's attempt to create a custom, one-of-a-kind doll, like how the prototypes sometimes be looking, and like they just mass-produced somebody's idea of like a custom repaint. That's how it feels to me when I look at them. Just the proportions of the features are smaller than what you would normally see, and the heads themselves are a little bit smaller than what you would normally see on fashionistas dolls and other just like pink label dolls. We ourselves customize our own dolls constantly and totally just, you know, we try to make them look more realistic a lot of times, and I feel like that's what they did here. They feel less like Barbie dolls and more like Integrity Toys dolls, more like a higher end collectible, you know, adult fashion dolls that could cost upwards of hundreds of dollars, except they have more superior articulation and a better price point at only $20, you guys. You cannot complain. That's a really good deal. His shoes, they look very similar to like some Converse shoes. To me, these shoes look very generic. There's not anything about them that really stands out to me. I don't know. I think you could interchange these feet. To me, they don't look like they have a left and right shoe. Although all the girls' shoes look like there's a distinct left and right foot. He's got this meshy top that's actually see-through, but there's no closures, there's no opening, so you have to slide that on and off of the doll. Like the first wave of Made to Move dolls had, the yoga dolls, they had shirts that you had to kind of just slide on and off. The pants are made of what I think is denim, and they do have a closure in the back. It looks like Velcro. And his pants are just plain white pants. Like, I don't think that his outfit is really anything special. It just looks like just a nice outfit. It's not amazing, but it's not really super basic either. So we're gonna see what he looks like when we mix match some of the pieces that he's got on with his homie in the back over there, model number 5. But one thing I want to tell you guys about these Made to Move body types on the Ken dolls, they are really well weighted. They feel very sturdy in your hands. They don't feel loose. The joints, they don't feel wobbly. The doll feels like it's supposed to be standing on its own. They did a good job of weighting these bodies and making them sturdy. And the plastic doesn't feel like, the vinyl does not feel hollow when you're holding the doll, as many of the articulated bodies do feel sometimes when it just has standard articulation like this without the double joints. They sometimes feel very lightweight and hollow, but these dolls don't feel like that at all. They have a really good weight when you hold them. So that's what adds to the feeling of the luxury and the feeling of the eliteness of the joints, you know? They just put a lot of just sturdiness back into the doll, which I think we lost that over the past like decade when it came to Barbies with joints. They just all seem so hollow to me, and they did not feel like they were gonna stand up that well on their own, or even with help. They just all seem so fragile. And he is wearing the other Ken's whole outfit, including the shoes. I do think these sneakers look much better on the black Ken. They just seem like they're more his style. He's wearing the all black outfit. What do you guys think of him in all black? Is he pulling it off, or is he too militant? I wish I had seen this guy that I ran into at the mall the other day. Me and Adonis went like on an impromptu date to the mall, right? And we were in the food court, and holy moly, like this is straight up. Y'all, this guy walked in there like a Black Panther, but here's the kicker. He was actually wearing a uniform for FedEx, and we were just looking at him like, where are you going? Like, what? How did you manage to make your FedEx work uniform look straight up like a Black Panther's outfit? Like, what is going on? And his facial expression was just so serious. Like, it was hilarious. We were just sitting at the table just cracking jokes because it was so funny. But he did have it put together though. He was looking good. He wasn't looking bad. It was just unexpected. You feel me? It's a shame we don't have more guy dolls that could use him as a body donor, which I hope is going to change in the future. But at least for the time being, I'm enjoying this deep dark chocolatey color he has. Love the simplicity and the basic look that these guys came with. I'm not complaining about it at all. I'll be able to create a lot more content for you guys to consume while I'm experimenting with these guys. Come hang out here with us, and I know a lot of you guys are waiting for your dolls to come. Definitely must-haves. Good luck to everybody who is hunting for these dolls. Soon as I find out if there's any other sites that have them live, like Amazon or Target or Walmart, where you can order them from other than Mattel's website, I'll try to let you guys know about that. Make sure you're following us on Instagram too, because we make posts in between videos over there so you don't miss anything. And I really appreciate everybody tuning in and chilling with us today to explore these lovely Barbie signature looks dolls. I'm so excited. My name's Gypsy. You're watching Broken Dolly TV, and I really hope you guys go and have yourselves a Dolly day.